Sometimes the first cruise isn't the real problem. Your expectations were, your setup was, your timing was. And if you don't understand that difference, you'll either keep repeating the same mistakes or you'll walk away from a cruise line that could actually be perfect for you when done correctly. Skip this video and you risk wasting thousands of dollars chasing at better cruise lines that fail you in the exact same ways. Watch it all the way through and you'll know how to retry a cruise line the smart way. Cleaner, calmer, cheaper, and with zero surprises. This is SHIPVERSE. And this is the phase-by-phase checklist I used after my first cruise with this line was a complete disaster, and why the second time went completely differently. Do not skip ahead. Each phase protects the next. Phase 1. Post-disaster reality check. Before you ever consider retrying a cruise line, you need to diagnose what actually went wrong. Step 1. Separate the ship from the brand. Your first action is to identify whether your bad experience was caused by the cruise line itself or by the specific ship you sailed on. This matters because cruise lines operate fleets, not clones. Two ships under the same logo can deliver wildly different experiences. If you skip this step, you may blacklist an entire brand because of one outdated ship, one bad crew rotation, or one temporary issue. Here's the insider detail most passengers miss. Ships are assigned crew, entertainment teams, and even food suppliers differently by region and season. A ship sailing the Caribbean year-round is not managed the same way as one repositioning or doing short itineraries. Pro tip: look up the ship's launch year, last refurbishment, and typical sailing length. Older ships on short itineraries are where most of disaster stories originate. Step 2. Identify expectation mismatch. Next, you need to ask yourself a hard question. Did the cruise fail, or did it fail to match what you expected? This matters because cruise lines are designed with very specific passenger profiles in mind. If you skip this step, you'll repeat the same disappointment on every line you try next. A common example, passengers expecting premium-level food on mass-market pricing, or expecting quiet, refined spaces on party-heavy ships. Insider detail: cruise lines intentionally market aspirational images that don't reflect the onboard reality at entry-level cabins. Pro tip: rewatch the ads and website pages you booked from. Notice what they show and what they never show. Step 3. Pinpoint the real pain points. Now list exactly what ruined the trip, not emotionally. Logistically, was it food quality, crowds, cabin noise, long lines, rude staff, missed ports? This matters because not all problems are permanent problems. If you skip this step, you'll retry blindly and blame the line again. Insider detail: many complaints cluster around embarkation day, buffet hours, and peak time venues, areas that are easily avoided with better timing. Pro tip: if most of your complaints happened in the first 48 hours, that's a red flag that set up. Not the cruise was the issue. Phase 2. Decision checkpoint. Should you even try again? Not every line deserves a second chance. This phase prevents you from forcing a bad fit. Step 1. Check if the issue was structural or situational. Structural issues are baked into the line. Dining style, crowd density, entertainment type. Situational issues are temporary. Weather, staffing shortages, delayed sailings. This matters because structural issues will never change for you. If you skip this step, you'll waste money hoping for a miracle. Insider detail: if your biggest complaints match the line's core identity, a retry is pointless. Pro tip: read reviews from experienced cruisers, not first-timers. Patterns matter more than emotions. Step 2. Compare your first sailing profile. Look at when you sailed, how long, and where. Short cruises attract heavier crowds, louder passengers, and tighter schedules. If you skip this step, you'll unknowingly book the worst possible version of the line again. Insider detail: 3- and 4-night cruises are treated as intro products by cruise lines, not flagship experiences. Pro tip: if your first cruise was under 5 nights, it doesn't count as a fair test. Step 3. Decide what must change the second time before rebooking. Identify at least 3 things you will do differently. This matters because repeating the same booking choices guarantees the same outcome. If you skip this step, you're gambling, not retrying. Insider detail: experienced cruisers never book the same cabin category twice if the first one disappointed them. Pro tip: write these changes down. If you can't name them, don't retry the line. Phase 3. Smart rebooking strategy. This is where most second attempts fail. At the booking screen, step 1. Upgrade strategically, not emotionally. Your action is to upgrade only where it fixes your original pain points. This matters because random upgrades waste money without improving your experience. If you skip this step, you'll pay more and still be unhappy. Example, upgrading to a balcony doesn't fix poor food. Specialty dining does. Insider detail. Some cruise lines intentionally underperform in base cabins to upsell comfort later. Pro tip, prioritize location upgrades over size upgrades. Step 2. Choose itinerary. Before price, pick the itinerary that reduces stress, not the one with the best deal. This matters because port intensity affects everything from crowds to dining flow. If you skip this step, you'll blame the line for itinerary exhaustion. Insider detail, port-heavy itineraries create worse onboard experiences than sea-day balanced ones. Pro tip, aim for no more than 2 consecutive port days on a retry cruise. Step 3. Avoid promo traps. Be cautious with the free perks like drink packages and Wi-Fi bundles. This matters because bundled perks often lock you into higher base fares and stricter terms. If you skip this step, you may overpay while thinking you saved. Insider detail. Many promos are priced into the fare already. Pro tip, price the cruise both with and without promotions before booking. Phase 4. Pre-cruise setup that changes everything. Your second cruise begins weeks before embarkation. Step 1. Lock dining and shows early book specialty dining, entertainment, and reservations the moment they open. This matters because popular options sell out fast and create false disappointment on board. If you skip this step, you'll think the ship lacks quality when it's just booked. Insider detail, cruise lines hold back limited slots for loyalty tiers. Pro tip, log in late at night when fewer users are booking. Step 2. Plan embarkation timing. Choose an embarkation window that avoids peak chaos. This matters because first impressions shape your entire cruise mood. If you skip this step, you'll relive your worst memories before even boarding. Insider detail. Most embarkation horror stories happen between 11:30 and 1:30. Pro tip, earlier or later boarding is almost always smoother. Step 3. Adjust mindset. Deliberately go in informed, not hopeful. This matters because expectation control prevents emotional overreactions. If you skip this step, small issues will feel catastrophic. Insider detail. Seasoned cruisers expect imperfections and plan around them. Pro tip, decide what you'll ignore before you board. Phase 5. Onboard execution, where retries succeed or fail now you're on the ship. This is where discipline matters. Step 1. Avoid peak everything for 48 hours. Skip buffets, pools, and guest services during peak times early on. This matters because the ship needs time to stabilize operations. If you skip this step, you'll judge the cruise at its worst. Insider detail. Cruise schedules normalize by day 3. Pro tip, explore during off hours while others queue. Step 2. Use alternative venues. Every ship has underused spaces with better service. This matters because crowd flow determines perceived quality. If you skip this step, you'll think the ship is overcrowded. Insider detail. Smaller venues often serve the same food with better presentation. Pro tip, ask crew where they eat or relax. Step 3. Address issues immediately. Fix problems early, politely, and clearly. This matters because unresolved issues compound frustration. If you skip this step, small annoyances will ruin the trip. Insider detail. Guest services has more authority early in the sailing. Pro tip, document issues calmly and specifically. Phase 6. Evaluation and optimization before the cruise ends. Lock in lessons. Step 1. Compare experience objectively. Match this cruise against your original pain points. This matters because emotional memory fades fast. If you skip this step, you'll misjudge the retry. Pro tip, write notes before disembarkation. Step 2. Identify what worked. This matters because it tells you if the line fits you or if this was a one-off success. Insider detail. Consistency matters more than highlights. Step 3. Decide future loyalty or exit now. Decide, is this a line you understand or one you leave behind? This matters because clarity saves future money and stress. Phase 7. Traps to avoid next time. Do not assume a higher price guarantees a better experience. Do not retry during peak school holiday sailings. Do not copy other people's booking choices without context. Sazed. Do not judge a cruise line by one bad sailing or one good one. Final thoughts. If your first cruise with a line was a disaster, that doesn't mean the line failed you. It may mean you sailed it the wrong way.